Hi, Karen.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Breslau.
Oh, I'd rather rest this soul lie down. Lie for a while with your ear against the earth.
I'm not good on the spot,
And you
Jessica.
hear your sister sleep talking. Say your hair is long but not long enough to reach her to me.
Oh, memory. Okay.
But your beard,
Give me 2 minutes.
there might be. And she woke up in her cold sweat on the floor next to a family portrait.
Favorite Karen memory?
I have no idea. Favorite Karen memory.
So many. So hard to pick one.
My favorite Karen memory is from the beginning of Zimriad, where we started Hawk Me See Me, when we're all getting really excited and we're about to start our first song from our last Zimriad.
When Ari performed an exorcism to Neil.
On Shabbos, when I was hanging out around the boys' bunk, and Miles was being really funny. He was treating me like a dog. I really don't know why that's a thing.
I think I have to say like all the Tishas. Just like I don't think there's been like one specific one that's just been my favorite, but like I just feel like that's like the best time of the week.
My favorite memory from this camp summer has been just chilling in the bunk with all the guys, having a good time.
I almost peed my pants. I think I did pee my pants. And I was on the floor laughing, and it was really fun.
It's like a place where everyone has something like they feel safe to speak and say whatever they want to say, and it's like the holiday out together, and it's just like so unique, and it's just such a great way to like end a week, which has been like a very busy week. I don't know, and I just always think it's like so much spirit in it, and like I just like it's like when I'm happiest during the week.
My favorite part of every day is when me, Jessica, and Yael are awake at like 2 in the morning and we just lie on the couches in the lounge and cry over farting stories.
I said this in like the Tish. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, whatever. But like camp like really like made me like who I am, and it's not just like the like all of camp. It's mostly just Arida and Kerem specifically, and I definitely like would not be who I am now. And like I love just being me, and this is the like one place where I can be me all the time, 24/7, and it's like really special.
I was really sick and I puked in the sink and it didn't drain. It was really gross, and I found out Yossi cleaned it up, and I was going to later, and it was very nice of him.
White.
Water.
Rafting.
One time, Neely came in the bunk and she was yelling about how she really needed, this is a couple days ago, she was yelling about how she really needed to poop. She was like, I need to poop, everyone move out of the way. And then she goes and she sits down in the lounge, calmly opens a mint, pops it in her mouth, then continues into the bathroom.
It was peeing, not pooping.
So, one of my favorite memories was when we were at Adventure Bound, and it was in the afternoon. We had just gotten there, and we were all just hanging out. Everyone was doing a bunch of different activities, but it was really fun, and it just felt so, because it was at the beginning of the summer, and it felt so like we were really starting to come together.
When we were on the overnight at Whitewater Rafting, and we were all just up in the bunks, and we just kept talking, and it was just really fun. And we got really close to everyone who was in our bunk, and it was just really fun to speak with them and talk to them. We had some laughs, and it was really fun.
I can't sum up all of my memories into one memory because there are just too many that come to my mind when I try to think of it.
When it was raining and like most people had play practice, and it was like me, Neely, Tovia, Tova, etc. Sorry if I'm forgetting people. And it was like raining and thundering like a lot, and then we were playing Gaga, and then we're like, you know what, we're just gonna go and like dance in the rain. So then we started playing Donkey in the rain, like here comes Lola riding on a donkey. And then it was like pouring and thundering and so much lightning, and we were doing that and like acting crazy and so hyper. And then like Tibbetts like walks out of the Baydom, he's like staring at us for a good minute. We don't notice him, and then we look at him and we're like
One of my favorite Karen memories was Erev Paint and what happened after that whole night when we had Erev Paint, and then what happened in the boys' bunk, and then the bonfire. It was just like a really fun night in the middle of like after like a really crazy week, and it was just like really nice to just have some fun.
After paint, all the banim went to the outdoor showers. We had like a rave cleansing period, no pun intended, and it was like awesome because we all fit in one shower and like we were all comfortable with each other. It was great.
Like first like opening day of camp, just being on the truck with Nate and Andrew, and just like having everyone like be excited for camp and like not knowing what was gonna come ahead in the summer. Probably my favorite.
Probably when, even after we didn't win Zimriat, and then we went to the barbecue and we like stargazed and sang all of our songs anyways because we knew that we were so good and it didn't matter that we didn't win. It was really cute.
One of my favorite memories from Karam this summer has been the barbecue right after Zim, when all of the girls got back from our Brundy and we were all in like such a good mood, and we just like got to the back of the boys' bunk and laid down and started like watching the stars and then like spontaneously singing our Zim songs, and that was just like a perfect moment, made me so happy, and I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life.
My favorite Karam memory is right after Zimriya. We like went to the Karam boys' bunk and we laid out in the stars, and we just sang all of our songs, and even though we didn't win, we just really enjoyed ourselves and had a good time with each other.
I have one. At the end of Zimriya, when we came in second place, everyone was still going crazy as if we won first place. I think that's a really good characteristic of our Ida, is that even if we don't come in first, it's like we came in first. And we always have that attitude.
I would say Karam 14 is awesome.
Karam 14 is invigorating.
Karam 14 is my family.
Hot AF.
The greatest summer of my life. Family.
Karam 14 is home. An amazing group of people, a family, people who always are there for you and who stand up for things you believe in and fight for you.
Karam 14 is different.
What I've been living up to for my whole life, and probably the best summer that I'll ever have.
Where all my friends are and where I can be and just like feel really, really comfortable and learn about myself and the different things that I want to.
Like with your real family, you love them and everything, but like you're not gonna talk to them about anything. But like this is the family that I'll say anything to, and I know that they'll be supportive.
Karam 14 is historic.
Karam 14 is such a wide variety of people mishmashed together to make up an incredible Ada that like these group of people would like never be so close without it, and Karam 14 makes that happen.
Dear Karam, what I want to tell you guys is that I never knew what true friendship was until I met all of you guys and met people that would give a leg and an arm for their best friends.
We love you, Karam. This summer would not be the same without each and every one of you. You made it so incredibly special.
This is by far the best summer that I've had at Yavna, and it's just because all of you made it worthwhile for me, and I was able to get close with every single one of you. And it's just so much fun to be a part of this Karam because we all love each other and we can all just connect.
You guys are like my favorite people in the world, and this has been like the best summer, so thanks.
I would like to tell you all that I love you, and I don't know what I'm going to do next year without you. When I'm traveling the world and doing all these different things, I'm really going to miss you, and every moment that I have in Israel or in Vermont, I'm going to think of you guys, and I love you all.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for the best summer of my life.
We love you guys.
Thank you guys for making me feel like I can always have like the most energy and like I can pump up anyone at any given time. It's a great feeling to have.
So, as you guys know, my quote of the summer is, although the world appears insane, count on Yavna to remain. So it also says /Karen14. And like for this moment, it really means like, although the world appears insane and like we're gonna be going our separate ways now, like always remember that we can count on each other, Karen14, to remain forever.
I want to say thank you for giving me the best 8 years of life.
Hi, Micah.
Hi, Russo.
I just want to thank all of you for an amazing Yavna experience, and I love you guys all so much.
Thank you. Love you all.